Coach Bill Keppel did at the start of the game. He sent 4 of his players from the Texarkana area out as captains, which was really nice to see. A deep ball, 50 yards for Kingsville. They have 1st and 10 at their own 35 as Carr will hand off to Greg Petrie. He's the feature back. We're inside 10 to play in the first quarter. And Carr looks to throw, drops it off and incomplete. That one. So it's 3rd and 7 for Miles Carr. He has 4 wide receivers. Again, tries to drop it off, throwing off of his back.
Advantage of the opportunities when it's had it is one of the top teams in the country in defensive touchdowns. And wow, what a stop.
That is a huge hit right there. Southern Arkansas's Anthony Watt. Height there, so they've got the height, but yeah, a little bit less weight. They shift the tight ends. Carr's going to throw, and it's incomplete to Anthony Autry. Teamer in the Lone Star Conference in his 2 seasons at Texas A&M Kingsville out of Atlanta, Georgia. Carr is under pressure. He is somehow able to get past 3 players in the backfield and dumps it off to Lopez.
Hard to find his way and get around just to even have the presence of mind to get rid of the ball here after he was nearly taken down twice.
Sorry, that was Malik Preston. I had the wrong team there, wrong number 46. Yeah, Malik Preston as Kingsville is on the drive with will send a man in motion. That's wide receiver Jordan Thomas. Line him up in the slot. And now Carr will throw off of the hands of
Definitely fits the bill here.
We haven't seen Staley Redden get involved just yet. Lopez is in at tailback, and there's the first pass attempt.
Program around, and that's what he's done at Kingsville in year 2.
He has absolutely been able to do that. Tailback Lopez met at the line of scrimmage, and we'll call it 11. Carr looked right, nobody there, back the other way, and that one falls incomplete. Carr will work under center this time and send Jordan Thomas in motion. And it is Thomas out past the 30-yard line up to about the 30. Greg Petrie, the running back. They also have a fullback in. And Carr, given time to throw, trying to hit Autry, threw it to us. Figure out what speed's going to work for him. This time he'll hand off again, and there's not a whole lot of running room that time. It's 3rd down and 9 for Kingsville. Carr looking to throw, drops it off in the flat. It's Petrie. Petrie across the 35 and tripped up.
For Moses to get in through and make that stop.
Yep. Kingsville shifts to the right side and will give on the ground. Well, not a
Northwest Missouri State. That just started a few moments ago.
Another give this time to Petrie, and he is wrapped up right away. Carr will go to the air on 3rd and 7 and finds nobody. He bounces that back in the backfield. It's Greg Petrie, and Miles Carr is under center. Petrie has the first handoff, stretches it out to the right side. Not a lot.
Force Kingsville to go against the wind here.
A gain of 1 was the call, and so 2nd and 9, they give to Anthony Autry. An array of moves from Autry, but he...
Like Southern Arkansas.
Quite a bit of movement from the tight ends. Carr hit as he throws. Tough to tell if it was their first team All Lone Star Conference selections. That's not the case today. Carr wants to make them pay on the first play, going deep, and it's incomplete. Again, underthrowing ends, switching places. He faked the handoff, but to nobody. He will be able to drop it off to the tight end, Torrey Thomas, and he's got some running room across the 50 into Mule Rider territory at the 30. It's a big collision.
Why does that happen?
A lot of defenders on the front line for Southern Arkansas. Carr again drops it off. This time it is caught. A shoelace grab as Nick Lopez makes the catch. Again, the offensive player of the year in the league. And Carr is well protected this time, but he well outthrows his man. Into that bowl game. And, so they've had quite the turnaround this year. Another give that time to Lopez. 7 now. As Carr fakes the handoff one way, we'll give to the speedy Lopez one more time, and he's inside the 40 difference. And here he is marching his team down the field with 10 to play in the 3rd quarter and a 7-3 lead. Inconsistent in the first half. He'll drop a deep ball downfield, incomplete, and there are Kyle Williams, the fullback. But it goes to Lopez, and he is met at the line. Leader for a single season. He's currently 2nd on that list. And Carr is going to go to the air. He's looking for Anthony Autry. He has him at the 5, and Autry carries a tackler with him into the end.
Maryville, Missouri right now against Northwest Missouri. It's 22-0 in the second quarter right now. #1 team in the country on top. As that one by Todd to have that one back, just a 1-point loss, and that may have kept them out of the playoffs from that region.
Lopez gets the carry. He's met at the 21-yard line and heading back.
Nick on their record.
3rd and 8 as Carr will throw. His receiver was stumbling the whole way down, and Peyton Baird has been the mule rider the last 3 seasons.
Height-wise, 6'5", over 6 foot, used all of it to make that catch. And you talk about Kingsville, and even as you keep it on the ground right here, Michael, pretty good fan base.
All play here, 3rd and 6 for Kingsville at their own 35-yard line as Miles Carr fakes the handoff, throws incomplete. As Kingsville works near midfield, 1st down 10. Pitch back to Lopez, past the defender in the backfield. He's going to make positive yardage out of this.
That had a hand on him, including 2 in the backfield. He eluded them all and picked up the 6 yards.
Kingsville wants to hurry. It's Lopez again, and Lopez protecting the football.
115-pound frame. Comes through like a bowling ball.
Miles Carr pumps once. He throws the deep ball to the right sideline, and it bounces off of his target. We'll see what Miles Carr decides to do. Fakes to Lopez. Has room to run. He'll throw instead, and it is incomplete. Carr this time dumps it off to the right side, and Thomas has the catch. He's going to lose yard. Miles Carr will work under center for the Javelinas. The handoff goes to Lopez across the 50.
Keep feeding it to him.
And he was the honorable mention Lone Star Conference selection. He'll have it again. No, quarterback keep. Sorry, it goes to Jordan Thomas. Wow. All right, maybe I need to reorders. Now a fresh set of downs, 1st down and 10. This time from the Mule Riders' 37-yard line. Lopez jumping over one of his own play. Movement from the receivers. They go left, right, and then back to the left. Pitch back to Lopez, and he is hit hard. Line. Miles Carr to throw, and he has time. He has a man open, and it is caught. Anthony Autry, his second time opportunity now for Texas A&M Kingsville. They have the ball 1st and 10 from the Mule Rider 20-yard line, and they are going for it all here. That is incomplete. Jordan incomplete. Pitch back to Lopez, and Lopez is met by Kendrick. Anthony Autry, the wide receiver, to the right side of the field. Carr is going to keep himself, and at the 5th here, SAU bringing some pressure, it looks like. Give goes to the running back, Luis Lopez, and he breaks out of. Send Thomas in motion, and it goes to Thomas. This time SAU wasn't quite as fooled as they were before, but Thomas is Live United Bowl in the first 4 seasons of existence, and by a long shot, really. Luis Lopez, a hard hit. We're inside 2 to play. It's 2nd and 1. It's a big play for Kingsville. Another 1st down eats up a lot of clock, and they've got another one. Luis Lopez. On 1st and 10, Miles Carr under center will give to Luis Lopez again, and he is clipped right at 3rd down play. Again, you're just anticipating a run by Lopez right up the middle. Exactly what
was attempted this afternoon, none converted.
So here's potentially your game. If Kingsville can pick up 9, it would be over, and they are going for the deep, deep play with a flag down.